And so I'm going to just start by finding our alignment in our chair. And what that means really is coming a little up tall, having good posture, right? Getting the feet grounded, separated, hips distance apart, toes pointing forward so the feet are parallel. And just close your eyes for a moment, rest your hands comfortably on your thighs. And just connect with your breathing. I'm going to spend just a minute or so talking about our theme or our goal for today. The theme that I've been working on and teaching all week is about freedom. Right? What does freedom mean to you? I know we started our little chit-chat conversation about how we are waiting for the hair salon to open, right? We're waiting for the world to get back to where it was. And in fact, many of us feel that we are our freedom of where we want to go and do what we want to do. And I understand that that sort of feeling of imprisonment is unpleasant. And so I'm going to ask you once again to contemplate, what does freedom mean to you? What does it mean to you? I can tell you that for me, my house represents freedom. It's a place where I can relax and feel safe. I can speak my mind. I can be myself. So although you may feel that your home at this time feels a little imprisoning, contemplate the idea of a shift in perspective. We're going to work on freedom of mind and freedom of body today. So let your arms relax down by your side. All right, keep that posture nice and tall. A little bit at the beginning. Inhale, lift those shoulders up and roll them back and down. Inhale, lift them up. Roll them back and down. Just see how it's feeling here today. One more time. Inhale, lift them up. Roll them back and down. And then we take it in the other direction. So we kind of come back first, up, and then forward. Right? So it rolls the other way a few times. Make sure you're breathing. So freedom in the body comes from sometimes creating a little sense of imprisonment to create a sense of freedom. So with your next inhale, I want you to reach your arms up. Just get some length in the body, right? Reach a little longer out of each side. Maybe kind of go back and forth a few times. You could even start to feel like you're swaying the torso, swaying the upper body a little bit. And then let the hand in front of you, yeah. And then start to shake out, like shake out the whole arms. We're gonna get a little blood flow going here, right? So you can shake it out as fast or as slow as you feel good, right? And then shake it over to the left. Shake it over to the right. Shake it out in front of you again. And then start to bring the arms closer, the elbows closer to the body. And then forward again, closer to the body, and forward again. And then over to the right, maybe you start to kind of get a little like hula action going. You start to feel a little movement in the rib cage. And then over to the right, a little hula. Yeah, good. And one more time to the left. And one more time to the right. So good. And then up to the left. And to the left. And then let's start to bring it down a little. We're going to do some cross-referencing. So down and to the right, and down and to the left. And then we're taking it on a diagonal, up and right. Yeah, down and left. Right? Up and left. Down and right. One more time. Up and left. Down and right, up and right, and down and left. Good. And then just shake, shake, shake one more time as firmly as you can. And then let the palms rest in your lap, facing upward. Just see if you can feel that sense of tingling. You might even actually feel that your heartbeat's starting to increase a little bit here, right? Freedom part of this practice. So if at any time during the class you feel like you're losing your breath, like maybe you're moving too fast, slow it down, modify. Breath is a priority here. Good. Now, take that left arm and reach it up toward the ceiling. Let that right arm come down. Good. So we're taking oppositions. Maybe that left arm can start to reach kind of forward on an angle, like it's going out and slightly to the left. And then taking that right arm and reaching it a little bit up and away. So it's like you're making a big diagonal, right? This is called cross-referencing. It works our brains, and sometimes we might feel imprisoned when we get confused as to which way to go. But seeking out freedom. One more breath here. And then draw the hands together, bring them to the heart. We're going to take it in the opposite. Little signal issue today. Right arm up. Good. Reach it out on a diagonal. Left arm lifted up and away. Reach it out on a diagonal. Just feel this incredible stretch, right? Like streamlining from fingertips to fingertips. Good. And then take another breath in. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Nice. All right, on your inhale, reach your arms up. On an exhale, bring the arms out like wings and make a bent elbow cactus arms. Good. All right, we're gonna slowly start to lean forward. So check in with your feet. I can't see any of your feet, so I'm gonna trust that your feet, your heels, and your ankles are right below your knees. You've got a nice 90-degree angle so that when you lean forward, you're stable and safe. Give me one more breath in. As you exhale, just lean forward about halfway, right? About halfway. See if you can keep a flat back here, right? So your broadness across the collarbone. Good. Give me one more breath in. And then exhale, hands down onto the knees. Good. Slide the hands down, maybe fold in a little bit deeper, right? This is a place where if you feel you need blocks, you could always have blocks, right? I've got modeled them here. If you needed blocks, you could hold them here. If you can get all the way down to the tops of the feet, that would be fine too. And then let your head go. Good. And then with an inhale, we're gonna lift up halfway. So slide the hands up the shins, draw the shoulders back and down, lengthen through the chest and the heart space, and exhale, fold back in. Good. Keep that right hand on top of the right foot or on a block, either one, yeah? Sweep that left arm out to the left and then look up toward the ceiling, look up toward that left hand. Good, nice. More breath in and exhale, lower, switch sides, left hand grounds, right hand sweeps out and up, open. Good. And then exhale, lower it down. Push down into the soles of the feet, sweep the arms out by their sides, lifting up here. And on an exhale, bring the hands out in front of you. Good. And now we're gonna make an X with our arms. Can you bring your left arm on top? So you make a big X, good, and then give yourself a hug. And then just start to twist the body a little bit, rock the body a little side to side, right? Warming up the core and the oblique muscles, right? Those are the sides of your waistline. And then twist all the way over to your left. Look over your left shoulder, breathe, right? Maybe more toward the shoulder blades. Yeah. And then inhale, come back to center, and exhale, twist fully as you can over to the right. Right? Not forcing, but engaging. Right? Belly's working strong, and the neck is turning to look over that right shoulder to the deepest level of your comfort. Good. All right, one more time on each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. We're not going to stay as long this time. Move with your breath. Inhale, center, exhale, right. Now hold the twist to the right and just turn the head to the left. Turn the head to the left. Ah, good. Another cross-referencing point. Now, when we switch sides, we're going to twist the body one way, twist the head the other way. Good. Take a big breath in, center. Exhale, body left, head right. Good. Inhale, head left. Inhale, center, body left, head right. Inhale, center, body right, head left. Good. Inhale, center, and exhale, release. Good. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, arms like wings, bend the elbows. Find that cactus arms again. Inhale again. And exhale, lean forward halfway and hold. Engage the muscles in the upper back. Yeah. And so there's a practice in yoga, it's called Sukha and Sthira. Sukha and Sthira means this balance really of effort and ease. So don't overdo it, don't underdo it. One more breath in. Exhale, hands come down, slide down, forward fold. So your inhale brings you halfway up, lift and lengthen. Hold, left hand sweeps out and up, and we twist again. And exhale, hands come down and switching sides. Left hand grounds, right hand lifts. And exhale, root down. Inhale, sweep arms out and rise on up. And exhale, arms out in front of you again. We're gonna make that X again. This time the right arm, I'm doing the opposite of you. Right arm is on the top. Give yourself a hug, right? How deep can you make that hug? And just start again. A little love, a little shimmy. Good, all right. Big breath in. Twist the body to the right, look to the right. Good. Inhale, center. Twist the body to the left, look to the left. Inhale, center, twist the body to the right, look to the right. Left, good. All right, we're gonna start that cross-referencing little sequence here. Inhale, center, exhale, body left, head right. Inhale, center, body right, head left. Keep switching. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. One more round. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Good. Come back to the center with an in-breath. Unfurl that big hug. Open wide like wings. Bend elbows. Find cactus arms. Breathe in again. Exhale, halfway, hold, right? So some weight coming into the feet, right? You know you actually have the freedom to choose something different. Shoulders more, or you can come out of the pose sooner than I ask you to, right? One more breath in. Exhale, hands on knees, slide down with an exhale. Good. With an inhale, we lift up halfway and lengthen. And exhale, fold in. Right hand grounds, left arm sweeps out and up. Twist and breathe. Exhale, switching sides. And inhale, right arm lifts, twist and breathe. And exhale, hands come down, root down. Inhale, rise on up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Good. All right, arms down by your side. And then we're just gonna start to bring the lower body into it. So if you need some more stability, you can always hold on to the chair here, right? Or you can let the arms go free and spread the fingers wide. See how you feel. Right, make sure, I think maybe we'll do a couple of hip walks here just to warm up the lower body and make sure that we're forward enough in our chair. So start to lift up the left hip and walk forward, and lift up the right hip. It's kind of a little rocking sensation back and forth, right? We do this often. I think it's a really good way to warm up the hips, and you can really kind of, remember how we started with the hula, you can really let your whole ribs and waistline kind of hula into it a little bit, so that your hip walking actually is not just the hips, it's like the waistline and the ribs. Can you feel that? Yeah. All right, the next time you find yourself coming as far forward on the chair as you can, so you've got a nice amount of space, right? I always leave about, I'm gonna say it's about 6 to 8 inches of space between my back and the seat of the chair. Good. All right, so now we're gonna take some different type of walking in our chair. I want you to lift up your left. Lift up your right leg and lower it down. It's like you're marching. Lift up your left leg and lower it down, right? Lift it up, maybe flex the toes, maybe it goes a little higher and lower it down, right? Make sure you're breathing. There's no rush, right? No need. As a matter of fact, if we move slower and we hold longer, we actually engage and challenge a little bit more. So keep breathing and moving and marching. Yeah. Nice. All right. The next time you find that left leg lifting, I want you to hold the left leg lifted. Good. And lift up the right arm. So we're taking that opposition, right? It's that cross referencing. So it's the right arm and the left leg. Good. Big breath in. Maybe the knee comes up a little higher. Right? Try not to posture, it's a tendency to kind of get rounded here. And then on your exhale, lower the foot, lower the hand. Good. Inhale, lift that right leg, right? Flex and engage. And when you're ready, use an inhale to lift that left arm up, cross-referencing, right? Make sure you're breathing. One more inhale. And exhale, lower. All right, you may have guessed it. We're gonna march with cross-referencing opposition. So on an inhale, it's left leg, right arm. Exhale down. Inhale, opposite side. Exhale down. Right back to the first side. And down. Right leg, left arm. And down. So how many more cycles do you feel comfortable doing? Try. Yeah, I have a little bit of a delay I can see in my screen, so hopefully it's all good. Maybe 2 or 3 more cycles. Lifting, right, lifting arm, lifting leg. Good, 1 more. And exhale, lower. Good, all right. Feet come back to that alignment, heels underneath knees. On an inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, out like wings. Bend the arms, cactus. Big breath in. Exhale, halfway, lean. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Engage the muscles of the upper back. Open the chest here a little. Maybe the elbows lift up a little bit higher. 1 more breath. Exhale, hands to knees. Slide down and fold. Inhale, lift up, halfway lengthen, and exhale, fold. Right. Squeeze out and up, take that twist, and exhale, lower. Inhale, here, opposite side, take the twist, and exhale, lower. Ground down, sweep the arms out, rise on up. Maybe lean back a little and exhale, hands to the heart. Good. All right. On an inhale, open the arms up again. And exhale, bring those hands out like wings again. Now see here, I'm actually purposely going to lean back in my chair, right? I didn't bring my bottom forward, but I just leaned the upper back into my chair. See if you can allow the support of the back of your chair to encourage a deeper opening across the chest. So engage the tricep muscles as the arms open wide. If it's comfortable for your head or your neck, you can lift. Maybe lift the chest up a little bit. Oh, nice stretch here. 1 more breath. And exhale, engage the core, head back to center, lift the torso up, and draw the hands back to the heart. Good. On an inhale, reach the arms up. On an exhale, lift up that left leg, hug it in. Maybe you hold on underneath the shin or the thigh, I should say, or underneath the knee. Good. All right, flex the toes. Beautiful. All right, let's see if we can work that leg a little stronger. Letting the leg stay exactly where it is. Release the hands. Maybe reach them forward, right? Before we had it like this. So we're just reaching it forward this time and see if it creates a little more strength. If you lift up both arms, reach. Good. One more nice. And exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, lifting right leg, hold on first. And you know what? You can keep holding on the whole time. So just know that that option is always available to you. You have the freedom to choose, right? If you want to take it deeper, release the arms, reach them up. Maybe you stop halfway. Maybe this is enough. Or maybe you can lift up. Feel that really dynamic energy. It's like the toes and the fingers are both reaching up toward the ceiling. The hip flexors are working. Make sure you're breathing. Good. One more nice inhale. And exhale, foot down, arms down. Good. We're going to take that little flow again, keeping our blood circulating and heart pumping. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, arms out like wings. Good. Bend the elbows, cactus arms. Big breath in. Exhale, lean forward. Another breath in. Exhale, hands on knees, slide down, chin to chest. Next inhale, we lengthen halfway and lift. And exhale, fold. Sweep that left arm out and up and twist. And exhale, lower back down. Inhale, sweep the right arm out and up and twist. And exhale, lower down, ground down to rise up, sweep the arms out and up. And exhale, hands to the heart. All right, so good. Bring your hands to your hips or your thighs. So we're gonna do a little standing sequence today. We're gonna come into a warrior one. So I'm gonna ask you to come to standing, all right? And you do not have to switch the position of your chair, but I'm going to switch the position of mine just to make sure the view of me, okay? So I want you to actually face the back of your chair with both of your hands, right, down on the back of the seat of your chair. Good. And then we're going to keep the right foot forward, and we're going to step the left foot back. So take a look at your feet, because your positioning and your alignment, keep holding onto the back of the chair. Your positioning and your alignment here is super important. You want to have your feet hips distance, right? So that would be at least the 6 or 8 inches between your hips here, so that you're not on a balance beam or a tightrope walking, right? And the right foot is pointing straight toward the chair. The left foot is on a slight angle out to the left. The toes are on a slight angle, right? And then see if you can bend. Right? You might get into this place where you feel like, oh, okay, I need to make my stance longer, right? So for me, I need to make my stance longer, but you don't have to make it that long. I want to make sure that you feel stable, okay? Stable is the most important. Good. And then with an inhale, just see if you could lift up the right arm, right? And maybe when you lift up the right arm, you find that you could actually sink down a little deeper. The feet are grounded, the pelvic floor, right? That's the base of your genitals, the perineum muscle. The pelvic floor is activated, it's pulling up and in. The belly is pulling toward the spine. Good. And then exhale, lower that right hand down. On an inhale, lift your left arm up, right? Maybe getting more length, right? There's an amazing sensation here that usually comes in on the hip flexors on the left side. Past your toes, you should still be able to look down and see your right toes. Yeah, good. One more breath in and exhale, lower that left hand. One more time, inhale, right arm up. Now, if you feel stable, right, totally up to you. If you feel stable and secure, you can lift up both arms. Yeah, that would be a traditional warrior one pose. right? And if you're like, oh no, I'm holding on, right? Then hold on the whole time if you need. One more breath in, and exhale, hands come down. Good. Lift up the left arm again, and as you exhale, bring the left hand to the left hip. Yeah. Look over the left shoulder, take a nice inhale, and then just take a little open twist to the left. Just twist the torso, twist the waistline. Keep holding on with the chair. Good. And then come back to center. Good. Inhale again, left arm up. And exhale, left hand to the chair. And then step that left foot forward to meet the right. Woo, shake them out a little. And I know I always feel like a little shake out is important. Good. All right, before we take it to the other side, keep holding both hands onto the chair. And then I just kind of want you to walk yourself back a few steps until you can find yourself a little downward facing dog action, right? In this case right here, I look like more like an L shape, right? Like a right angle. So this would be the most modified version of the pose, right? If you wanted to, or if you felt like you had the space to go deeper, you could bring your hands to the seat of the chair and take more of a V shape, right? Downward dog. Do it if it feels good and you're safe and stable. Have free will, right? Freedom to choose. One more breath here. And lift that head up. Good. Hands come back to the top of the chair if they already were on the seat. Good. Walk, walk, walk yourself back to a standing position. Good. Feet together. All right, just see if you can take mountain pose for a moment. And again, if you need holding onto the chair for the entire time, you can. But if you can, just let go of the arms. Spread the fingers wide, right? Engage so the belly is strong, pelvic floor is strong, shoulders are back and down, legs are active, like hugging muscle onto bone. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Freedom of the mountain, standing strong and proud. One more breath. Find your stability and step that right foot back. Take your time. This is where I always like to look at my alignment. I'm looking at my spacing. I want to make sure that I've got 6 or 8 inches in the width of my stance. My left toes are pointing forward. My right toes are out on a slight angle to the right. And I kind of judge my length of my stance and bend into that left knee. Good. You try to sit up tall with your spine. Good. When you're ready, if you're ready, because there's a lot right here. Right? You could hold on the entire time. If you're ready to release, lift that left arm up and breathe. Right? Holding and breathing. Remember that sukha and steep. So there's a challenge in this pose for sure, but can you allow yourself to feel free in the strength of the pose? Give yourself freedom of mind. One more breath in, and exhale, lower the left hand down. Really nicely done. With an inhale, lift up the right one. Oh yeah, let's get a much bigger activation for myself on this side. See how you feel. Breath in, maybe leaning back or lifting up a little higher. And exhale, lowering the right hand down. Back to the first side. Inhale, lift the left. And maybe you stay there, or maybe you see how balanced and stable you feel today. If you would wish to lift that right one up and be in traditional warrior, right? Remember, you could always hold on the entire time if you need. So good. One here, and exhale, hands come down. Good. All right, lift that right arm up. Bring that right hand to that right hip, and take a good inhale. And as you exhale, keep holding the left hand onto the chair. Turn your body to the right. So you're looking over the right shoulder, Opening the chest and breathe. Good, one more inhale. And exhale, slowly come back around. And right hand comes to the back of the chair. Right foot steps up to meet the left. Woo, yeah. All right, give me a really good breath in. Fill up through the nose. Open the mouth and say, ah. Freedom of breath right here. All right, so we're gonna lunge that left leg back. Take your time again, finding warrior stance. And a lot of times when we revisit, same thing with the thoughts, can we revisit, maybe create a little bit of a change in our perspective? Do we feel imprisoned or do we feel free? And I feel like if some of us have lost the freedoms, we feel like we've lost freedom, right? Have you gained freedom someplace else? Yeah. All right, now keeping both hands on the seat of the chair, fingers pointing away from you. Take a really good inhale. And as you exhale, start to bend the elbows and lean forward toward the chair. You might only go like a few inches here, right? Some of you might be able to go deeper and bend the elbows really deep, bringing the chin and chest toward the back of the seat of the chair. It's like a little push-up, right? Take it to your level of comfort. And all right, we're going to do rounds just like that. But the difference between any kind of calisthenic and yoga is that yoga is always union, right? Uniting movement with breath. So move the body with your breath. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the elbows and lower. A little push up, a little work for the upper body. Good. Lifting it up again with a big breath in. And the exhale lowers it down, right? You could take several rounds or one might even be enough. Breathe back in, lift. Exhale again, lower, squeeze, feel stable and strong. Inhale, lift back up. Woo, and then stepping that left foot up to meet the right. Good. Shake out the legs if needed. Bring your hands to your heart center. This is another variation. We call it Samasthiti or equal standing posture. If you don't feel stable, right, you could always widen your feet. Like the wider the feet go, the more stable we feel. One more breath here. And exhale, hands come back to the chair. All right, we're gonna find that warrior again and do that little sequence on the other side. So lunging that right leg back, taking your time, finding that stance once again. Remembering that the right toes are angled like slightly up and to the right, like maybe 45 degrees-ish. Left knee is bent, left toes are pointing forward. And we're breathing. Good. Really good inhale. As you exhale, bend the elbows and start to lean the body forward. Good. Inhale back. Maybe one side feels freer than the other. Exhale, lower. Maybe you surprise yourself. Inhale, back up. Can you give me two more, right? Your free will. Maybe you want less or maybe you want even more. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale up. And exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, back up. Put a smile on your face. Step that right foot forward. Good. And then slowly coming back and around to the front of your chair, maybe shaking it all out a little bit. So good, so good. And then find your way onto your seat. Ooh, yeah. All right. Definitely engage in a little bit of that heart action today. Good. Now bring your hands to your heart center. Check in with the feet, positioning. I'm kind of adjusting myself so I know every time I come out of the seat and come back into the seat, I re-examine my alignment, right? Safety first. Good. So just enjoy this space, this gap, this pause, this time, just for a moment. Right? Often when you hear people talking about being in prison, they talk about doing time. Like, so what's the irony in that? Doing time. A lot of us these days have a lot more time than we ever have had before. Can you allow that time to feel like freedom, free time, enjoyable time? Good. All right. That little flow action again, repeating the sequence that we've done several times. With an inhale, reach the arms up. With an exhale, arms out like wings. Good. Bend the elbows. Big breath in. Exhale, lean about halfway, maybe a little further. Engage. Feel stable in the core, stable in the feet. One more breath in. Exhale, hands on knees. Slide down and fold. Chin to chest. Inhale, fingers to shins. Lengthen and lift. Exhale, fold in deeply. Left arm sweeps out. We take that twist. And exhale, lower it back down. Inhale, sweep the right arm out and twist again. And exhale, lower it down. Root down into feet. Sweep arms out. Use breath in to rise. And exhale, hands to the heart space. So good, right? Just gonna unwind a little bit more with a gentle twist here. Take your in-breath to reach your arms up. And as you exhale, twist to the left. So bring your right hand to the outside of the left thigh or maybe the chair. And then the left hand to the back of the seat of the chair. Just a really gentle twist. Good. Breath in and breath out. Beautiful. With your in-breath, sweep the arms forward and up. And with an exhalation, twist to your right. Anchor, right? So the hand anchors on either the leg or the seat of the chair. Right? The back hand to the back of the seat of the chair. So Sukha and Sthira. Yeah. Good. With an inhale, sweep both arms forward and up. And exhale, hands back down by your side. All right, hold on to the seat of your chair, right? Maybe heel toe the feet a little closer together. The legs could touch or maybe not, right? And just see if you can lift up the toes. Yeah, good. And starting to lean back in your chair, but still give yourself enough space so that your body is leaning back. And right, what happens is the core, the abdominal muscles start to engage, right? I'm not touching the back of my chair with my back at all. I'm just kind of creating this angle, almost like a washboard, yeah? Right? And if you're okay there, or if it feels like it's enough, stay. Or maybe you lift those feet up and you the chair off the floor a little bit here. Yeah, good. So this is what we call Navasana, or a boat pose, And if you wanted to challenge yourself one last time a little further, you can release the arms out and up. Take a little balance. There's a lot of action going on here. Remember that you have the freedom of choice, right? I'm just going to model the modification. You could do it just like this with the feet down. You could do it like this with the feet up. Much more action. Make sure you're breathing. One more big breath in. Lower the left foot. Lower the right hand. Lower the right foot. Lower the left hand. Good. All right. One more time. Inhale. Arms reach out and up. Exhale out like wings. Good. Bend those elbows. Cactus arms. Your exhalation. Hinge halfway. Exhale, hands to knees and fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold deeply. Inhale, sweep that left arm out and up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, opposite side, breathe. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms reach out and up. And hands come to the heart space. Ooh, so good, so good. And then relax the hands down by your side. And then take that little hip walk, bringing yourself a little bit further back into the seat of the chair, right? But still keep some good posture here, just so that your bottom is further back, but you're not just like slouching, right? You still have good posture here. We're gonna, in a few minutes, we're getting really close to that little slouch action, right? I'm gonna find some freedom in the face. So relax the muscles of the face, maybe even part the teeth, right? So we get like freedom in the jaw. You can even take your hands. I like actually literally taking my hands to the jawline and giving them a little massage. Freedom in the jaw. How many of us just clench our teeth when we're feeling stressed or things are difficult? I know I do that a lot. And then maybe walking the fingers up to the temples, give yourself a little massage there. Creating some freedom and space for the blood to flow through there. And then let the arms come down, rest them on your lap. Keep that good posture. Take a nice breath in. As you exhale, let the chin relax down. Still nice and long and tall, but just the cervical spine, that's your neck, right? That's the only part that's really letting go here. So you feel that incredible stretch across the back of the neck. Keep drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Good. Inhale, lift the head up. As you exhale, let the left ear relax over toward the left shoulder. Stretch. Maybe even the right hand releases off the lap. I love when I just reach my fingertips down toward the floor. I get this incredible space between my shoulder and my ear, and even down the whole top of that right arm. Good. Unwinding and breathing. Nice. Inhale, head, hand, come back to center. Exhale, pause. Big breath in. Forward right shoulder, right? And then finding if it feels comfortable or available for you, releasing that left hand down, spreading and reaching through the fingers, right? If we activate a little bit here, we get some action. Right? Sukha and Sthira, not all strength and not all flexibility, not all effort and not all ease, but a balance between both. Good. Next inhale, head and hand, come back to center. Good, breath in here, and exhale it out. Next inhale, lift the chin up. And see if you can let the head relax back a little bit, opening the front of the throat, maybe drawing the shoulder blades down your back a little bit. Feel that nice stretch around the collarbone into the upper portion of your body. Inhale brings you back to center, and exhale, pause. Good. Now bring your hands together, and traditional Anjali Mudra has the palms pressing. We're gonna just make it a little bit different today. I want you to separate the heel of the hand, the palm of the hand, and the balls of the fingers, the knuckle joints, right? They keep the tips of the fingers touching. Good. Beautiful. And now a slight little bend in the knuckles. Right, so you're creating this almost like sphere-like shape. Good. Just see if you can almost feel like there's this swirling ball of energy right that sphere that you've created here. Good. All right, one more breath here. And as you exhale, draw the palms together. And now I want you to really rub the hands. Rub, make friction, friction, friction. Rub, 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 rub. So you start to feel heat, right? Rub, rub, rub until, okay, I feel the warmth coming, I feel the warmth coming. So we are energetic beings. We're gonna feel the energy here. Take one more breath. Now, separate the hands into that shape once again, but this time, let the fingers separate. Let the fingers separate. See if you can feel that swirling ball of energy. It's almost like you could contain it, right? Putting it in a container. So amazing. Feel the tingle, feel the push and the pull of energy, like a little magnet. The hands down, and here comes that moment where I'm going to say, okay, rest back into the seat of your chair. Roll the shoulders back and down. Maybe turn the palms upward. I love to take a seated Shavasana in Dhyana Mudra, right? That's where the palms stack and just the thumbs touch, and you create this little bowl. If that feels good for you, you can join me in Dhyana Mudra, or you can just let the hands relax on the thighs, up or down, right? Choose what feels comfortable for you. Freedom of choice, just about a minute or so of quiet and stillness. Can you close your eyes and watch your body freely breathing on its own? You hold on to this beautiful stillness with the body soft and relaxed. Contemplate one more time. What does freedom mean to you? Freedom in body, freedom in mind, freedom in spirit. And you can hold on to this beautiful stillness for as long as you wish, right? You have the freedom to stay here. It feels so good and you don't want to move, then don't move. If you're ready to come out of the pose, maybe you wiggle fingers, maybe you circle wrists, circle ankles, reawaken a little bit, maybe shake again. Good. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Hi. Om Peace, Peace, Peace. May this practice always be a source of peace for each one of you. A place where you're free. Freedom of mind, freedom of body, freedom of spirit. Namaste. Namaste, my friends. I'm going to take a